What up, guy? I am cut
Come
off.
on, kid.
Shit.
Fix it.
Oh, I gotta find my head. What's up?
Where's your head at?
What's up my own ass? Turn this down. How's it going, sir?
It's going swimmingly.
Swimmingly. Hello,
It's
everyone.
not a. It's not a thing.
Hello, people who may or may not be joining us for an extended period of time. This is episode 7.
7.
Yes, we've done 7 of
Believe it or
these.
not, it's actually 7.
7 minutes in heaven. The working title. Anybody tuning in right now or watching this later, the last episode did not fucking save, so it's gone forever, which is sad.
Forever. I'm blaming Cash for that. That's Cash.
Yeah, that was a really weird thing. Like, it was just black. I don't know what would cause that to happen, but it's not like you can get a hold of Instagram and figure it out. So we just gotta move past it and pretend.
Right on past that bullshit.
And it never fucking happened.
It sucks too, because that was a really good fucking time. That was a really good episode.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. We lost that stuff with Wes at the end about the wrestling and stuff, but we can always have him back on and talk about wrestling. I'm sure he would not have an issue with that. Whoa, you're falling down, bro.
Yeah, I keep falling over. I'm trying a new thing, like to house my phone in while I do this, and it's not panning out the way I like.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It sucks. It's pissing me off. It's gonna have to. Fucking goddamn. Ill prepared is what I am.
So yeah, what's going on in the world right now? What should we start with? Do we need to talk about Game of Thrones?
Do we need to talk about it? Because we're gonna talk about it. We're definitely talking about.
I guess need is like a fragile word. We don't need to even do this. We don't need to do any of this technically.
Not really, but we're gonna.
Get your shit together.
Dude, this is fucking pissing me off. There we go. That's a little better, I guess.
It's a little better, just a smidge.
It's whatever.
What are you drinking? Rum? Gross.
Rum and Vernors, man.
It makes me want to Ralph.
Oh, Cash, you fucker.
I'm drinking Tullamore Dew and ginger ale with lemonade in it. It's good.
You're also drinking ginger ale drink? Very original.
Yes. I started it. I invented ginger ale.
I drink it like every other week.
I invented ginger ale. All right, well, let's talk about fucking Game of Thrones, I guess. It was...
That's how we're just going to dive right into this shit?
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
Fuck it.
It was a good time. It felt like a comedy for like a half hour. It was very rompy and light, you know? It was like...
There was...
Let's Ride the Dragon, womp womp. It was very like... It was like slapsticky almost. It was like, oh yeah, this show is not serious, and then it got real serious, you know. Well, actually, It didn't really get serious towards the very end when they murdered that child, but like, it felt like very light. Like all the
Are we gonna throw spoiler alerts out there?
No,
like, hey,
I mean, that was
if you haven't watched Game of Thrones yet, fucking, we're gonna ruin some shit for you. So if you want to watch Game of Thrones first, I highly recommend that. Otherwise, we're gonna talk about.
Game of Thrones has been on for a really long, long time, and if you're not caught up with it, you probably never will. And if you're one of those weirdos who waits till a whole show is over to finish it, then like you've probably already had spoilers in your life. You probably already know things about the Red Wedding. There's just too much. It's too much of a pop.
Well, I was talking to a kid at work about it, and I asked him if he had watched it yet, and he was like, "Oh, I'll probably wait until the season's over and just binge watch it." And I was like,
that's stupid.
Go fuck yourself, because I want to talk about it. Like,
that's dumb, because like I can't even scroll through the internet without seeing like a meme or a headline related to this show. It's either this or Avengers. So you're basically like,
basically got him down to like 3 episodes, and then he's gonna watch the 3, and then wait for the last 3. So at least I got that. If I can talk about that shit at work instead of doing my.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little frazzled. I was like speed eating, and I'm like digesting a bunch of chicken wings right now.
Gross.
Yeah. But yeah, the episode was good. It was very rompy. It was a good setup for which most likely will be a lot of sadness and death.
So many deaths.
So they gave you like a couple light moments, like the funny moment with John seeing Bran, and Bran just overall being a fucking weirdo, and like John's like facial reaction. He's like, he's like, what? And he's
fucking like, awkward, kid.
He's like, you've become a man, and he's like, not really. And he's like, John's like, you're weird. He doesn't even know that he's weird. Like he's just like you're fucking weirdo. And the end of the episode was the best part because that has the Jamie Bran, which spawned a million memes, which I loved.
That shit was fucking incredible.
That was great because like, and that's what they said. Like if you wanted to get more in touch with the season, you should rewatch the first season because there were so many parallels between it. Like that kid running around who ends up dead.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty Arya and stuff from the first episode running around to see who was coming into the Winterfell the first time. So they're doing a lot of nods to the first season, which is nice. I did not go back and watch the first season, but I remember it fairly well. In fact, I mostly remember the first season. I remember the first season more than I think I remember any of the seasons because it was like I was trying like really hard to absorb it, you know? They were saying a lot of names, and I was like, fuck. They were like telling you a lot, and you were like trying to figure it out. You're like, oh, God. So I remember that one more than I remember any of the seasons because after that, it went crazy, you know?
I was happy to see all of those people in like the same area finally. Like it really feels like it is ending. Like you can tell that they're gearing up for something insane. But just having all those heads in the same those reconnections I've wanted for so long. To have like the Stark kids back together. I think it's pretty rad. But I was definitely really stoked by the ending, like the Jamie and Bran thing. I thought was a nice way to end that. Like that, oh fuck minute. But yeah, fucking Bran is really fucking creepy.
Yeah, weird. It doesn't help that he grew up and kind of looks weird. He's a weird looking guy. He grew up into like a weird looking dude. So he's very eyebrow heavy. And which is, you know, whatever.
He wears glasses. Like he wears glasses, and I think he looks like a normal human being when he has glasses on. But yeah,
what's funny is I believe him and Arya as siblings because they are very forehead, eyebrow heavy creatures. I feel like they could be real siblings. So that's a good cast. Wave. Yeah. John's the only weird one because he's technically not related to them.
Right.
And he's really short. So is Daenerys is very short. They'll have very short children if they live long enough. My guess is that they won't.
Pretty sure they're just stuck with dragons right now.
I'm pretty sure they're going to die. I really think that Daenerys will die. I don't think that she's going to be. Now that Jon is like he got to find out that he's like technically the rightful king or whatever.
That was a nice scene too. Him and Sam.
Yeah, it was a tough thing, and you gotta wonder, like, you know, like Daenerys went to Winterfell and she just immediately like piled up on fucking enemies.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's gonna be bananas.
Everybody hates her. So like, who is gonna be the one to pull the trigger? It might not even be Cersei. Like she killed poor dude's fucking father and brother. Although they were dicks.
That's true.
He's like sad about them, but they were dicks, you know. Tim says he has this muted. Well, that's fine.
He's making up the conversation in his head.
Does it help if I go like this? Is that
Only a little.
a good silent convo? Yeah, the like I said, it was really light for like 40 minutes. It was really fucking light. And
which I don't know if they had to go that route. I don't think they had to really start it that way, but it was fun. But like you said, it got real heavy-handed at the end. After that 40-minute mark, really. But it was a nice comeback into it. Like,
yeah, it was very gentle.
Like they were not really hand-holdy, but like fucking like come back in and have fun with us, and then feel real shitty here in a little bit. The whole dragon riding thing, like Lynn was so stoked that fucking John finally rode a goddamn dragon.
Yeah, I can see that. That was it. That's
I didn't care.
A long time coming. I don't know if that's really. I wonder if that'll really happen during the battle sequence. Why do you even need to ride a dragon if you have a person who can control the minds of animals?
I imagine they'll at least ride it into battle. I'm not gonna ride it the whole fucking time, but at least
and like
also
also
to get there.
I think that those dragons will die. I think like the dragon. I don't think the dragons survive episode 3. I think that they beat the White Walkers in episode 3, and then the rest of the show is fallout of that. I don't think that there's White Walkers past episode the big battle. I think that the White Walkers probably lose. That's what I feel. Unless there's like a couple of secret ones that kind of get away at the end and do some sneak shit. But like, I think the last 3 episodes are going to be passage of time episodes where like there's going to be more, Game of Thrones-y stuff. Because the show's called Game of Thrones, not like Game of Fighting Zombies. It's not about that.
Right.
This is just a story. This is a story element to add to the tension, which is the overall thing. Who is going to win this game? Like, who wins? That's all the show is. That's the story that you care about. I mean, the White Walkers are dope, and all of that stuff. The battle scenes are obviously amazing, and I can't wait for this big crazy one.
I mean, it's a huge fucking build up to where we're at now. Like, it's taking a long fucking time to get here, and I think they'll make it last. You're probably right, though. It'll probably last into episode 3, and then.
Hello, Katie. Hello, Josh. Hello, Zekmo. Zekmo, we're talking about Game of Thrones, so I don't know if you've watched the last episode. My dude Zekmo is very afraid of spoilers.
So shit, we're spoiling the fuck out of it.
We're spoiling things, so I don't know if you've caught up to the last episode. Hopefully you have. But yes, hello, Katie. I'm trying to remember everything else that happened in that episode. I mean, it's really just, for me, it was just like waiting for Jamie to get there. Like, he took his deep breath of like, back in Winterfell, and he immediately sees that fucking Bran in the fucking corner. It was amazing. It was like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm a piece of shit. Immediate reminder. You're frozen. Like the movie, Frozen. Out now. Are you gone? Are you gone? Is anybody? Am I frozen? Someone say something.
There you are.
Was it me or you?
That was you, man. You were gone.
You were gone too. So who knows? We won't know.
Holy shit.
We won't know till says you're good, Justine. See, it was you. It was you.
Well, fuck me then.
I wish I could.
Buddy.
When they killed that kid on the wall, yes, that is something that happened. I wonder if they're really gonna try to explain those weird symbolism, with the White Walker stuff, because it was in the first season too. there was a like the first that what's his face finds that one. I think he was a Night's Watchman. He finds that fucking shit, and it was like a symbol of like bodies or whatever. Same thing that the White Walkers.
Oh yeah, fuck! I totally forgot about that.
And then was it Nance? Is it Mance or Nance? Nance Raider. He found that symbolized thing was horse carcass pieces of horses. They were all displayed. So like, and then they do it again. I wonder if they're really gonna try to explain that. I feel like if I think it's gonna be like a thing where Bran goes, "Hey, this is what this is about." He's gonna explain all of these like symbols because they don't have time to go on a fucking like book reading quest to figure out what all this symbolism means.
Well, they really don't have to. They got Sam. Sam can figure that shit out.
Yeah, he's distraught. He doesn't give a shit now. He just like immediately like, oh, you killed my dad? I'm gonna tell you that you are fucking your aunt immediately. I'm gonna get revenge.
Yeah.
He went right to it. He did not waste any time, which is good for him. You know, you got to get your fucking pride back. And then you had like what's the ball guy's name? The eunuch.
Varys.
Yeah, him and Tyrion talking about how useless they are and they don't serve a purpose anymore, which was nice, which is true. They don't. Which is why like Tyrion is like what's he really plotting? What's he really thinking? Is he really gonna like stick this out? Or at the first chance of like a weakness
he just wants to stay alive at this point. I think he's just cool like being alive. Like I don't think he really gives a shit about anything.
I think he had real faith in Daenerys for a while, and then she started murdering people with dragons.
Well, yeah. I mean, he obviously doesn't want Cersei to be anything. I think he's cool with her being fucking dead. And that might just be his end game, is to see her fucking dead and not in any sense of power anymore, so he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. He wants to go home. I think he wants to be at home, and he can't be there because of her. Like,
yeah, I
don't write the fucking show. I don't know.
You give it. It's too late to get a writing job now. Show's over. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you I don't know what's gonna happen. I just don't think that like there's gonna be a happy ending with Jon and Daenerys. I really think that they go dunzo. I think Jon was brought back to life for one purpose, which is to beat back the White Walkers, and after that, he can get fucking killed. Like, that was his purpose. Like, his job is to stop the Night King, and then he will either die in the process or die after. Who knows, by Cersei or whoever else is left standing. I mean, Cersei's not even gonna fight in this battle, so she's gonna be fine.
Who do you think is gonna? Like, who are you pulling for, I guess, in all of this?
Pulling for? Oh, fuck. I mean, you gotta be Team Stark, right? Starks you have to root for regardless of who is with them or against them. You have to be for them because they've had the shitty end of the stick for how many years now. So, like, you want them to succeed. You don't really want... And, like, Sansa is a real player. Like, she could really end up on the throne at the end of all this because she's a fucking G now, and she's a plotter. And she's also cold and dead inside, so she's like the next Cersei. Like, she could be a Cersei-type character where she's just like, I am a logical thinker. All I care about is me. And the people that came from me or are related to me, everybody else can die. She's got that vibe. She learned it and she picked it up. So, I mean, I'm Team Snow, the fucking direwolf. As long as Snow lives, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
Arya over Sansa. Well, yeah, it's an obvious choice. Arya is like a hero character. She will probably be one of them. She will have definitely a big kill, if not the biggest kills in the season.
Oh, yeah.
If Jon dies, she'll outlive Jon because she's more powerful than he is. She is just as skilled a fighter, and she has fucking like shape-shifting abilities. So she's like a trained assassin. She can sneak back out of any situation and survive. And she could be the one at the very end of the show who's left of all of this and gets the final kill because she's so slick and she's heartless. So she doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, I only care about the dog.
Let's call it now. The dog sits on the throne.
I wish, but I wonder if he'll die in that big battle. Like, I read this whole article about the dire wolves because they didn't want to do CG because it looks so bad that they use real wolves, and I guess it's really hard to shoot with the wolves, so that's why they're not around as much. That's why Ghost is only in a few scenes because it's like they have to shoot real wolves and then do like a camera trick to make them look bigger. But it's like tricky working with real wolves, so they don't shoot them very often. I'm like, he should have appeared immediately in that first episode. Like, John is in Winterfell. Show his goddamn dog. I want to see the fucking dog. Like, it's important to me. But maybe the next episode. Maybe the next episode after that. Who knows? But my final bet is that Daenerys and Jon both die, and it'll be a Game of Thrones after this battle shit. Who knows? Who knows what crazy tricks Cersei has up her sleeves? She has a full-on army.
We're just gonna stay alive for a couple more weeks.
Oh, you're asking a lot. I am not in the mood to stay alive.
Right?
At all.
At all. Not even a little alive.
Yeah, I mean,
not even on support.
I'm just trying to get to fucking the Avengers next week, and then after that, all bets are off.
I don't think I gotta wait like fucking the following week to watch that.
Yeah, I already have tickets for next Friday at noon. So I'll be seeing it next Friday at nooner. Nice 3-hour afternoon delight. I don't know if you heard, but like full-on fucking scenes from that movie leaked onto the internet.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Like the ending scenes. So it's like real dangerous to be on the goddamn internet.
That I've seen about it, I immediately just get past it.
It's scary because like there are trolls out there who don't fucking care, so they like go to like the Marvel pages and just write the whole fucking ending down, and like so you can't look at anything right now. I've just basically any of the Marvel Studios Instagram posts or any of that stuff, I don't even look at. I just keep going. Like as soon as I see it, I'm like gone. I don't want to even remotely see one fucking line of dialogue that spoils it. Because I remember I saw Infinity War the night it came out, I believe, the day of. And like later, like the next day, I saw like trolls spoiling it online. I was like, motherfucks! Like, who gets joy out of weird shit like that? I'll never understand.
Fucking dildo.
These people, they just want to watch the world burn.
A bunch of jokers.
Yeah. Speaking of Zecmo, I saw Shazam last week. I don't know if you're planning on watching that, but I did see it last week.
I'm thinking about seeing that. I'll wait for it, but
it's okay.
I'll watch it at some point.
I think it's a great movie for like kids. Like it's a good kids movie that like has like some adult appeal. I didn't think it was bad. I just think it's like corny. For me, it's corny because it's like kid shit.
I also heard like tone wise, it's definitely a lot tamer, like more lighthearted than a lot of.
Very much.
I think that works in their favor, though. I think that helps them out a little bit as far as I don't think you could do or necessarily have to do a dark Shazam movie. Like, that just seems...
Dark Shazam. I'm a dark 12-year-old.
This is for the Hot Topic kids.
Well, you can't be dark and have a white...
Or fucking Hot Topic kids.
You can't be a dark superhero movie and also have a white, like a mini white and gold cape. You just can't. It doesn't work.
That suit doesn't allow for a dark movie.
No, and I thought everything was good about it. I thought they did a great job of like getting across that corny ass story of what it is, and there was nothing I didn't like about it, but I was also just watching it, not expecting anything or caring that much. So I don't have like a volatile reaction from it because I'm just like, yeah, this is a cute movie. This is cute. And there's a fucking kid, and he turns into this adult, and it's like Big, superhero Big. That's all it is. If you like Big,
I can live with that. I do enjoy the movie Big.
It's good, and they also have a fucking. He walks on a giant piano at one point. Spoiler.
Oh.
Spoiler. There's a big homage.
No, I'll never watch it. Thanks a lot.
Bip, bop, bip, bop, bop. You're frozen. You're a robot. We back. Nope.
Am I all right? Because you're roboting the fuck out.
I don't know who is who or what's what. Are we back?
Looks like it.
Everyone is gone.
Fuck them. Just kidding.
Assholes. So I don't know if anybody is paying attention, but I have obviously amped up the Instagram content, trying to get a stronger following. So if you are some person who's watching this later on the YouTube channel or whatever, you should probably follow the Instagram and show some support. I'm trying to build a little cult thing here. Once we start selling items,
Started working on that the other day. So if you want to be super rad and wear our fake podcast shirts,
you want to be
we
super
greatly appreciate that. So
you want to be the superest, raddest. But
expect a reveal of that design probably next week. I think I'll be done with it next week. I got some cleaning up to do.
Nice. I'm excited.
And actually, maybe a couple versions. Maybe we'll do a vote. I do have a couple more ideas in the wheelhouse, so maybe we'll go that route. Maybe do a giveaway. Who knows? Whatever. We'll do something.
Who knows
fun.
what we'll do? We'll make dildos. Who knows?
We probably won't, but
hey,
who knows?
Manson sells like $100 dildos. Ghosts sell dildos. It's a market.
What? It is a market.
It's a market that we could tap into. But as far as Instagram is concerned,
it's happening to me. Ooh.
It's like it's a struggle because it's like I'll post a couple things and I'll get like 5 followers, and then by the end of the day those people unfollow me. So I don't really understand. I can't get over the 250 hump. I get up to like 250 followers, and then like by like the next day it drops back down. It's just like wah wah wah. So I'm trying. I'm really fucking trying. So I apologize for the bombarding of content, but
I think a lot of it is that there's not the instant follow back from our end. So I
follow everybody back.
Sways people.
I follow everybody back except for bands. I'm not gonna follow a band. I have no interest in band accounts. What is a band gonna? I don't want a band Instagram.
No.
But like if you like any sellers, I follow back a million like podcast people, whoever, horror people, whatever.
Yeah, if you're doing podcasts, if you're doing fucking apparel, if you're doing pins, we are gonna fucking.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow back all the creatives that follow us. But if you do follow me, if I see you follow me and then you unfollow me, I'm gonna unfollow you back. All right.
That's just how the internet works.
I have an app that tells me who unfollows me, and I watch it. And if you unfollow me, don't think I won't unfollow you back, because I will. Because I'm petty. I'm petty, and I have no life.
Just understand that it's mostly him on there and not me, unless I specifically say it's me.
Yes, it is mostly me.
So he is definitely the one that's gonna follow you back and unfollow you if you unfollow us. I
Yeah.
don't have time
Yeah.
for that shit.
I have too
I
much
really
time on
don't
my
have time for that
hands.
shit. I work 1,000,000-hour days, and I'm usually just on to scroll through, and because I got 900 fucking alerts, so I
900.
scroll that shit, and then I'm done with it.
Um, Another thing that I watched, I'm sure you didn't watch it because it was garbage, was that The Silence on Netflix with
Oh no, I
Stanley.
sat through that pile of shit.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, I
That
sat
was a
through that
wild fucking
fucking
movie. That
garbage.
was a wild fucking movie because it was like it's literally that movie Bats or whatever. There was like a
Oh
movie
my
in like
god,
the late 90s about bats. So it was
who was
about
it? That
bats.
was Lucy Lawless in that?
I don't remember.
I think Lou Diamond Phillips might be in that. I don't
That
know.
sounds right. That sounds like
I
something he
know
would
I
do.
know Lou Diamond Phillips, I think, at least did some weird fucking Bat movie. But I don't know if it's that one.
I
Yeah, what a pile of shit, dude.
That one was wild because like that is how did first of all how did they convince Stanley Tucci to do that movie? And it was
Yeah, he owed somebody a fucking favor.
that director basically watched War of the Worlds once and was like, well, we're gonna put everybody in a van and just drive them out somewhere. And the best part of that movie is that it has like no ending. Like they just kind of get away fine, the whole family. And then it's like the
Yeah.
passage of time, and then like the girl's like she got long hair and she's like, this is just how we live now. Wop wop. The end. She like met up with her boyfriend, who she was
Yeah.
talking to on her iPad this whole time. All of it, the world just collapses, but your iPad internet still connects, which is good
Yeah.
to know.
Stupid.
And then she's just like,
But I mean, it did die, like, right before the ending. So you weren't sure if they were going to meet up or
oh
not.
my god, that was so funny because I
So
was like,
worried.
I was watching it. I watched it in two parts because I fell asleep the first time and then I restarted it a second time. And it was so bad.
Jesus Christ, that fucking dildo bad guy. Oh my god.
Oh man, that shit was so funny. Like, okay,
Ugh.
so bats are killing people for like what, maybe a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden there's like
Yeah.
a fringe religious group trying to like kidnap virgins. I'm sorry, it's been like a few days. Like let's hold back on the fucking like, oh, we're straight into like ridiculous Walking Dead plot lines like
Oh
immediately.
my god.
Holy fuck, it was so funny.
There were parts of that that took itself way too fucking serious. Like,
It
it
was
felt like they were just fucking nailing shit to the fucking wall. And no, not good.
I cannot get over how hilarious that movie. And the dude that was like the friend, the family friend or whatever, and he just like that scene where he just like and just like shoots off the cliff. I was laughing so loud. I was like, he just flew off the goddamn fucking road. Like, and then blah, 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 blah. I was like, it was like, who was that like Conan? Who used to do like a sketch where it always end up with like somebody, the car always flew off the side of the road. I feel like there was somebody.
Wasn't it fucking? That was an SNL skit.
With something like that where it was like they would like end the skit that way. It would be like, oh, they would like just cut to like stock footage of a car blowing
Wasn't
up
it the
down the side of
stupid
the hill.
fucking the driving cat?
Oh, yeah, it might have been. But like that was how
Like,
it was. It was just like
presented.
I don't even remember what happened. It's just like he was just like, oh, and then just fucking drove off the side of the road. I was like, and then he just like he's like, give me my gun, and he's like, I'll shoot.
Oh, all the fucking deer.
Oh,
Wasn't
the
it all the
deer
deer were running through there?
That's usually what happens. Deer run you off.
That's what it was. You know.
And he was like,
happened.
he was so. Oh, and Stanley Tucci fucking strangles that dog. He just
that was
grabs it and
fucked.
he fucking kills the dog. I was like, why don't you just let the dog run off and like take its chances, like running?
Yeah, it's gonna a more
You gotta kill
dignified
the
death.
goddamn dog in the car in front of everyone. Just open the door and let it run out.
He was halfway there. He opened the fucking door and let it out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What up, nerds? Yeah, what's up? What's cracking lacking? Yeah, but the best part was the end because it just was like the movie was like stagnant, and then they just like are fine, And then she's like, evolution, blah, blah, blah. And I guess we'll just find out what happens. And I'm like, shouldn't you tell us? I mean, it just has these dumb bat things that look like, they reminded me of, like something out of Ninja Turtles or something.
Makes sense.
Were there like something in Ninja Turtles where they were like robot things that had like...
Oh, the Mousers.
Yeah, they reminded me of Mousers.
Oh, yeah.
With wings. I was like, these things... I'm sorry, but it's like if a bunch of bats come out of the ground and they're able to fucking take over the entire world, and then we deserve to die, because literally all you had to do was set up a giant fucking speaker on the edge of town and just blast the goddamn music, and then just fucking flamethrow the whole fucking thing, and it's over with in like 24 hours. Like, what are you even talking about? They immediately figure it out. They immediately go, oh, it's the noise. They hear us. So all you have to do is not make noise, and then you just build a big loud thing, and then you burn
That's
them
the thing.
all
Like
out.
our military alone was bested by some bats. They couldn't help anybody out.
That was wild, man. That's a wild fucking movie, and that's why I wrote that thing on fucking Instagram, which was the silence makes Bird Box look like A Quiet Place, because it does.
Yes.
It made Bird Box seem really good, and Bird Box was not very good. And it's these. I hope it's the end of the you can't look, can't make noise movies, other than Quiet Place 2, which I will gladly watch. You know.
Yeah, I'll watch shit out of that.
But like, I met a dude that had a bat pee in his eyes.
You guys talk about that for a minute. I gotta go make a drink.
Yeah. Tell me more about the dude who had a bat pee in his eyes. Shout out everybody who's on. I'm waving to you. Hello. Did you already leave? How's everybody doing tonight? Is anybody drinking anything? Say if anybody watched any new movies. Anybody have any hot takes on Game of Thrones that we haven't already said? And go. Let's hear it. Blow up the comments. Hi, Tabitha. Ugh. I need a nap. Everybody, I need a nap. I need a lot of things. I need everybody's thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers tonight. I'm going to need them. Thank you in advance. I'm still waiting to hear this bat pee story. I'll just sit here in silence. It's fine. I don't care. I need to make a drink too. Courtney beat me to it. Oh, God. Preparing for Endgame. Yeah, same. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Just avoiding the goddamn internet, because there has been full scenes leaked to the internet for the movie. So be careful what websites you end up on, what YouTube videos that might pop up. Stay off of Reddit. You're a nerd seeking in my psyche. Wandering into an XT store the other day and sending you the Ryan photos specific to your individual taste. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You know what's wild about that is I actually get a lot of fucking texts from all kinds of people when they find like Cyclops stuff. They're like, they immediately send me like pictures of Cyclops toys that I already have. Shout out Jim Allen, who's sending me a Cyclops pin. Walkthrough. Yeah, I get those a lot. People just trying to be like, hey, do you have this? I was in this place. I think Katie's done it too. I think everybody I know who I consider a friend has sent me fucking video or photos of Cyclops stuff. Especially when I have friends who are at Comic-Cons that I'm not at, which is pretty much all of them since I haven't been to a con in like 2 years. I might go to San Francisco cons depending on what the state of my life is. And by the time that happens, I think it's in June. We'll see. Yeah, what else? Ugh. Did anybody else watch The Silence? Did anybody else suffer through that crap? I mean, you should, because it's fucking hilarious. It's a hilariously... I hope they make a second one because it's so stupid. What's happening? Yeah. Courtney got kicked the fuck off all the way. It's just me. Oh God, the pressure. How's everybody doing? How's the weather? How's the weather? I'm listening to Meatloaf right now. Is that For Crying Out Loud? Is this current song playing? You can't hear it because I don't want to turn up the sound. What else is out? I haven't started the second season of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but I plan to. My hair is looking solid. Thank you for noticing. I have adult grown man hair again, which is nice to go out in public and feel like a normal fucking dude instead of a beanie weirding psycho. Because I looked like I was going through chemo for a good 2 months. Because my hair, as everybody knows, is very thin. It's always been very fucking thin. It's terrible. It's my curse. And yeah, when it's shaved down, it's a bad look. Is the first season good? Are you talking about Sabrina? Maybe Courtney back in here. Going live. The first season of Sabrina was all right. Hey, welcome back. The first Sabrina season was I liked everything except for the teen romance stuff, and but they go full in on the Satanism references, the Satan stuff, and there's giant Baphomet statue, which is really pleasing.
It's no Riverdale. Tell you that right
apparently
now.
it's a town over or something from Riverdale, and they might do a shared
not.
universe. But I enjoy it just because I get a kick out of Satan stuff. And the cast is good. I mean, it's got a really good cast. But I just don't like the teen high school stuff, which is a big part of the show. It just doesn't appeal to me because I am a fucking old person and I don't care about young people or their love. I don't care about anybody's love. In fact, everybody can just not be in love and fuck off. So
yeah, if everybody just take their love and jam it in their jam holes.
Also, someone was hitting on Justin for his hair. That was Josh. His
that sounds about right.
His butthole was very wet when he saw my hair.
I'm pretty sure that's just the state of affairs that it's always in. It's just constantly wet.
But yeah, I have hair. It's great, and I'm glad everyone noticed. And I'm still letting it grow. I'm gonna keep growing it. I'm gonna grow it.
It's like so much.
4 lengths.
Do it, dude. So we were speaking of it being Jesus weekend, Joshua. We were gonna have Jesus on as a guest, but he doesn't come back until tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't do Sunday live streams. That is their day of rest.
Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
It's also Game of Thrones. Sunday night. No one would watch. Not that anybody watches it live. I think most of the people check in for the.
I have to do it on Monday morning, because I'm at work when it's on. So Lynn stays up and watches it though. She'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll be watching it tomorrow, hopefully, and then we'll talk about it again in a million days.
A million fucking days.
All right, now it's my turn to go make a drink, and you have to entertain.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's right.
He is risen is the fucking strangest wording. Right? I agree. All that shit is weird to me, because I don't care. I don't care about any of it. What the fuck is he listening to? Is he still listening to fucking Meatloaf? Fuck out. So what's up, kids? Kids having a good time? I'm having a great time. The best time of no, this is fun. I appreciate you guys coming and watching me and one of my bestest friends talk shit about stuff that we love. Sorry, I'm cleaning to the right of me. That's why I keep looking away. But I forgot what I was saying already. Oh, Josh, you fucking love Meatloaf. I think I already told this story, but when I was down at Whorehound last month, Meatloaf was there, and he was actually in the room across the hall from where Wes and I and our buddy James were staying, like right across the fucking hall from us. It was very weird. But we passed him in the hallway, and that was really the only time we saw him. Can we go golfing? Fuck yes, Josh, we can go golfing. God damn it. I want to go golfing.
I'm back. Yes.
And I made my drink really strong. I'm very happy with my decision. Fuck.
Alright, let's get back to this dumb shit. What did I miss? Meatloaf?
A whole lot of nothing. Me and Josh are going to try and go golfing at some time. I told the story again of Meatloaf staying across the hall from us at our hotel at Whorehound.
Oh yeah, Meatloaf. The Loaf, for short.
The Loaf, Mr. Loaf. It will happen, Josh. We will definitely fucking go golfing, dude.
I do only, I mean, literally, I had this moment happen to me. I tweeted about it. If you don't follow
about it.
If you don't follow my Twitter, go ahead and give my Twitter a follow. It's the same as my Instagram, Gangs Conway on Twitter. It's got the fire tweets. So many fire tweets.
I think I laughed way too hard at that.
I appreciate it. I need all those self-esteem boosts I can get. But yeah, I was talking. I think I had a moment. I think a week or so ago, I was listening to the Drake "Take Care" album, which is one of my favorite albums. Came out in 2011. 2011, I was still pretty much a monster of a human being. Just putting my wiener into everything that walks. I'm thinking.
It's true. It's true.
Like, listening to a lot of rap and a lot of stuff that I was like, I would think that the lines were like really like, oh yeah, that's me. Bleh. And like, I'm that cool. I'm a cool guy. Bleh. And then I was listening to it like a week ago, and I was like, I can't.
Drake wasn't writing songs about you, Justin.
Not about me, but for people like me who are terrible people.
No, he's just a terrible person, and those were about him.
So now it's like I listen to it and I go, fuck. Like he has this line in one of the songs where he says, "Do me like the women in my town would." And
okay, so maybe he wrote that about you.
and so I always go, I'm like,
that might be your song.
In a cornfield, like. But I listen to it and I don't have the same feeling when I hear these words. I just kind of cringe at it. I cringe about not only my behavior, but like just thinking that I was that cool. Like I wasn't that cool. I'm not that cool. And now it's like, I still appreciate the album because it's a great album. It's his best album. It's the most fun. I love the music on it, and but like I have a hard time with that kind of swaggery rap now because I feel like I am an old man, and it's not for me unless it is rappers who are also old men. For example, like Run the Jewels are old guys. POS is like an old guy. Like if you're not in your mid to late 30s rapping, I have a hard time. I can't hop on like a 19-year-old song and be like, yeah, I really feel where you're coming from, bro. Like, I'm fucking old. I can't hang. I can't hang in any way, shape, or form. It's kind of like a weird moment I had.
The only way we could ever relate to that is just knowing, like, that, yeah, at one point in time we were probably in a spot like that. where you could think those things or whatever, but anymore, man. Like when I listen to a lot of stuff that I used to listen to, like pre-seeing a therapist, because
Uh,
that's a thing I do. Your mental health is important, kids. See somebody. Um, fucking like I don't listen to any of that stuff the same anymore. Like it's so weird where I used to like project so fucking hard onto shit like that all the fucking time, where it was like I wanted to be fucking perpetually sad, and fucking now it's just why, why, why? I don't fucking get it. It's stupid. Like it's a dumb thing to do. But like you've always been way more into rap than I have. Like
yes, that's true.
not that I don't enjoy some rap, but I've still listened to the same rap albums that I was listening to when I was in fucking high school. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I'm not lost. I'm an adult. I got a 401k and shit. What are my kids listening to? Fucking Vivian, she's 7. She listens to Lady Gaga.
Nice.
She really likes, she likes all that shit. Katy Perry and stuff like that. So she's kind of your typical 7-year-old right now. My older daughter she'll be fucking 13 next month. I'm gonna have 2 goddamn fucking teenagers soon, man. This is weird.
That's
But
crazy.
Iris listens to just like a lot of contemporary stuff. Um, I did get her kind of hooked on the Weaker Thans, which I think is cool. She's a big fan of the Weaker Thans. Um, I gave her the Left and Leaving album, and she really latched onto it, which I think is cool. That's something that her and I really connect on. It's nice to have that ability to just like talk about those tunes and stuff, because that album means a lot to me, and for her to find so much joy in it too, I think is pretty rad. What the fuck? That's in the background. Yeah, we do baskets, but I don't give a shit about any of it. Anywho, Phoenix, he's 15. He likes he likes he like he's like a radio guy. Like he'll listen to the radio, and he'll listen to like Bob Seger or AC/DC, and uh, I actually had them yesterday. They were over yesterday for overnight, and fucking we stopped to get food, and I had been playing my phone in the car, and I was making them listening to whatever I was listening to. I think we were listening to Alkaline Trio, and fucking I ran into the place to get food, and when I came out, he had his phone on, and he was just blasting like Elton John, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude! Like, that's awesome! Like, he likes shit like that. Like, he's just if you could turn it on, like, if you could turn on like any of the radio stations here, like that's what he's gonna listen to."
Yeah.
I don't think the kid owns a single CD. Like, not a one. I bet he could sing every one of these fucking Meatloaf songs to you, though.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, he could. Yeah, WIOT. He's a fucking 104 man. 104.7.
What was the other one? The Edge?
what was that, 106.5?
I got it.
Who knows? There was,
hold on.
he listens to like
I have a
93.5,
special
94.5.
treat for you. Hold on.
You got a treat. Oh, shit. The Buzz. Yeah, that was 96. Or 106. That's what that shit was. Whoops. Was it 106.7 or 106.5? I think it was 106.5, you dingus.
Oh, God, I'm back.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, spaghetti goes.
Spaghetti about it.
I got this. Everybody,
All right.
Are you ready for the big reveal?
Yes.
I scroll back with it. It's backwards.
I'm so stoked on that, dude. I'm so stoked on that. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
This is a very special letter. I always remember me of that episode of The Simpsons when the bullies are running around with the video camera and they say something like, videotaping this crime spree was the best idea we ever had.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fucking funny, dude.
For Katie,
Proud of you.
I found this big cave for you, Katie. Just for you. I found it
just for you.
I think I want to say 99 or 2000 I found it for you, Katie. I knew I would meet you eventually, so I stole it way in advance. I don't mean stole, I mean I found it.
It's one of the sweetest things he's ever done, Katie. You're absolutely right. It's too sweet.
Let me rephrase. I found it on the side of a road. Wink. And I've had it ever since. Yeah, when you were 12. That's when I like to start getting gifts for girls, when they're 12. Specifically.
Oh, fuck. I know we've beaten this horse to death, but you saw it and I hadn't seen it yet. But I finally watched fucking Leaving Neverland. And Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is a fucking ordeal. That is.
We got the 2-minute warning to the first hour ending.
All right.
Anybody would like to come on and be on the video, let us know. We'll do a second hour. It's going to cut us off in 1:40. But yeah, the Michael Jackson thing, did you change your mind about getting maybe a little action for some Harrison Ford time?
Some what?
Some Harrison Ford time. Would you make the choice?
Oh, fuck. Maybe a little bit.
I got a show.
Maybe a little bit.
I would have definitely done it.
I don't know. I think I might have. I don't really feel comfortable joking about it.
Yeah, well, you have kids, so I get it.
Dude, that was probably like the most difficult part, was to just think about any of that. Not fucking cool. And to think that anybody's out there fucking being like, hey, you guys are fucking liars. Like, that's bananas to me. That's way too much information to be a fucking liar.
Yeah. It was hard to watch, for sure. It's wild, and pedophilia is no joke, and grooming is a real thing, and he was the greatest pedophile of all time. He built a goddamn theme park to fuck kids. Like, he was like, if you were a pedophile and you asked the pedophile, what would be your dream? It's like, I would build a theme park in my house to attract as many kids as I can. And he did it. He literally fucking did that. And, like, that's why he will go down in history as the best. Trying to get this fucker going. What up? Everyone come back. How did this get all mangled up? How's everybody doing for hour 2? How did I get this all fucked up? Alright, I'm putting it on. Hour 2's watching. Yeah, tell my followers, tell everybody I'm coming for them. Wave. Whew. Wave. Wave. I'm waving at everyone. Just waving, this is what I do. Wave. Courtney will be on shortly. Going live. Whew.
Here I am.
Here he is, everybody. He's got a cigarette.
About time.
About time. I put on a gold... Why Cyclops? Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ, kid.
It's a heavy fucking question.
Yeah, why Cyclops, man?
Oh, God. I am attracted to the aesthetic of the Cyclops visor in the same way that I like the RoboCop visor. I like the singular line. I think it's just a cool design for any character. And also, for story-wise, Cyclops doesn't have to cover all the points. I get it. Yeah, it's a lot.
Easy out.
Like in like the 90s, you know, I just liked comic books. I liked X-Men, whatever. I liked when I was a kid, I liked Magneto, you know. I thought, because you like the bad guys, I feel like when you're a kid. Then you get older and you're like, yeah, killing people's stupid. And so like I grew to like the more hero type characters. I don't like anti-hero characters. Like I'm not a Venom fan. I'm not a fucking Punisher fan. I'm not a really big 90s Marvel guy at all. I don't like Bishop. I don't like Gambit. I don't like any of these fucking rugged, murdery bad boys. And Wolverine also is trash. But Wolverine I've kind of come around on.
You came on Wolverine.
Yeah, I came all over him. I've come to appreciate the dynamic that like Cyclops is not. I feel like Cyclops is missing something when Wolverine's not around, and vice versa. Wolverine without Cyclops, there are certain things that you need to have like character-wise to bounce off of. But Cyclops, in the late '90s, early 2000s, there was a lot of great stories, and there was a couple that really sent me over. One was the Grant Morrison run of New X-Men. Which that was when they killed Jean, and he basically, or Cyclops was having a psychic affair with Emma Frost, and then Jean dies, and then he becomes in a relationship with Emma Frost. Really enjoyed all of that. Cyclops became something really special to me. And then the Joss Whedon run of Astonishing with Cyclops also. After those two runs, I feel like for a while, for a good like 8 years, Marvel and all the X-Men writers were really treating Cyclops in a way which was, he was really important. He wasn't just like this like, oh, he's like the de facto leader because he just is. They actually fleshed it out why, and they explained it, why he's this way, like why he does these things, his real passions. And they kind of ruined it with the X-Men versus Avengers thing where they made him like a bad guy or whatever. That's kind of where it's been downhill ever since then. But there was a good chunk of like a decade where like all the Cyclops stuff was really golden. And it's just it's a visual aesthetic that I find really pleasing. I've liked a lot of his costumes. There's been a lot of artists, like especially Chris Bachalo. I don't know if I'm saying his name right or wrong, but the way he has always drawn Cyclops has really always appealed to me, especially when they did Black and Red. Really liked that. Post Avengers, X-Men. There's a lot, but it's a visual thing, and also it's a writing thing, because with characters and comics, you were kind of at the mercy of whatever that writer is that year or years. So like I've seen full-on dorks like arguing like what the politics are of Captain America, and I'm like, Captain America is not a real person. He doesn't have like a political set. He's not a liberal or conservative. He's made up. He's not real. He's not voting. And he's at the mercy of whoever's writing him at that exact fucking moment. So if they want to do a story element which leans him a certain
Those writers
way,
are voting.
yeah, like it's the writers who are those political elements. And yes, comics are political, heavy-handed stuff, and they reflect the times, and as they should. People who say things keep politics out of comics, keep politics out of horror, can all fuck off. They can fuck off forever if you can't handle someone
That's
with
just
a difference
important.
in opinions. If you're so insecure and so fragile that someone's political opinions in a writing like affects you, that you need to cry about it, then you need to get out of it altogether. Because guess what, bro? It's not real. None of it's real.
Not even a little bit.
We have a fucking a white supremacist reality star as president. So like, you're looking for fantasy. I mean, we got some. It's wild. Exactly. People who say that
100%.
People who say that with everything, like keep politics out of this, keep politics out of that. I'm like, literally every good horror movie is a reflection of the political and social times that they came out in. Like every single one, every book, every story is like just like a reflection of the times we live in. I don't understand people. They're so fucking stupid. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm like, okay, well, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're fucking soft. And people who
Don't
say
be
things,
a bad.
people who say things that are differing in opinion to whatever it just means that you're on the outside of having shitty opinions. If everything in pop culture is upsetting you, that means you are a fringe dipshit. That's just it.
And if anybody cares, I like Colossus.
Colossus is cool.
He looks neat.
He has metal skin.
He does have metal skin. I don't care for the Colossus in the Deadpool movies.
Yeah, that's dumb. Well, I don't. Deadpool 2 is really dumb. I didn't like it.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I like Colossus. I think he's cool. I think he's
cool.
a good guy. He's an artist. So that's appealing to me.
Did you? I'm sure you obviously saw it, but the little beast thing I had in the promo today.
Dude, that shit was fucking hilarious.
There's a whole fucking like 10-minute video that guy made of like some of it's like actually kind of offensive and transphobic at a few times, but some of it's pretty funny. That little bit is the funniest part with the fucking gorillas. I was like, oh, that's so funny. It just
the literal fucking gorilla.
The delivery is like, oh yeah, I'm just working on the virus.
Virus.
I watched it like 10 times. I was like, that shit is wild funny. All right. I got a fucking pin I'm going to show off. In addition to my Black Phillip pin collection, which is...
Oh, a new one?
I got a new one from this artist from Mexico. This actually came from Mexico. His company name is Inferant, Inferandt. I can't... The rest of it's in Spanish, but... I don't know if anyone can see it, but it is a silver wash goat pin.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it's just a simple black. It goes out of focus when it's too close, but it's really cool.
I like that.
Nice fucking black on the card.
Yeah,
I was really
excited. Is that embossed? Is that like raised up, or is that punched in?
It's just like a metal wash with black engraving in it. It's not shiny. It really doesn't have any color except for some black engraving. I really like it. That's cute. Yeah, sure.
I just snorted like an idiot. I need another cigarette.
I need nothing. I don't need. I need things that none of you can give me.
I need 10 cigarettes.
I need 10 guns with 10 bullets.
Oh. I like how we were just shit talking Deadpool, and right there is a fucking Deadpool Legends figure.
Womp womp, Deadpool.
But I bought it for Lynn, so.
You need more GOT pins. I only have one. I have a Night King, and that's all I need. Thank you very much.
That's all anyone needs is the Night King.
I don't need anything else. And it's one that no one can get anymore. It's sold out, so it's cool. It's on the Instagram. Check out the Instagram, Nerdicide Instagram. There's a picture of it. Go there, like the photo if you haven't already liked it. And then go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which has one video from many weeks ago because the last episode didn't record. Hopefully this one records.
Hopefully, Jesus Christ, man. We should have checked. We should have checked for the first hour.
Yeah, but don't tell me what to do. That's all I'm going to do. You're a woman, I'm a man. These are the dynamics. You do what I say.
Somebody check to see if the first hour saved.
Yeah, bounce out of here and go check to see if it's there. And then tell us and we can be disappointed.
Thank you. Yeah, tell us now so we don't waste the rest of our fucking time here.
I'm going to put up an announcement on Facebook and Twitter to let people know we're on here. So anybody else wants to come on. We are on. God fucking damn it.
Sounds.
Beep.
You should type that.
Type that. Tag.
Type that. Pipe and smoke it.
Now I have to log into goddamn Twitter. Fire tweets. Conway. That's you getting tagged.
It sure is.
Yep, it's on there. Oh, sweet. That means I get to record it all tomorrow on my other phone. Come hang on. Ugh, can't type. Yeah.
I think we need to start a Patreon, Justin.
A Patreon?
Yeah, so I can get some lighting.
You just gotta sit in front of a computer like I do.
I'm not doing that.
So, by the way, shout out. This is my Volkswagen emblem. Beep pop beep. Josh will recognize this from a Beastie Boys costume from many years ago.
Pretty dope.
I found it in a drawer or in a box the other day. I was looking for something else. Found this instead. It's a little tangled up. I'm too lazy to fix it. Now it's tangled.
You need to put that fucking K on there.
Try not to,
yes.
Try not to stab my fucking new hoodie I just got.
That's a pretty cool hoodie, man.
Yeah, so from H&M. It's sold out. Good luck trying to get it. There we go.
That is beautiful.
Totally normal. Oh, God, it hurts. So heavy. Yeah, funny story about this amazing Joy Division hoodie. I ordered it from H&M.com. The trick about H&M.com, if anybody wants to know, if you wait, everything on their website will go down in price, like almost 70%. If you wait, you got to find the right window. So you wait. I got it, $10. Bang bang, and I had a free shipping coupon, so it came. It's $10. But then DHL, which is their shipping service, lost it. And I called them, and they're like, oh, well, it's been too long, so you basically just get a refund. And I was like, can you find me this? Blah, blah, blah. And they were like, nope, it's gone. So today I went to the city, and I went to an H&M in SF, and they had one left. And then they price matched it for $10, and all is well in the world. So I still won. I got my $10 hoodie, which is all that matters. And that's the story of this Joy Division hoodie, which is really cool and brand new, and I like it a lot.
I'm wearing this dope Vinegar Syndrome hoodie.
Vinegar. Ian Curtis would not wear a gold chain. How do you know? Literally anyone.
Maybe he would.
If you gave Ian Curtis a fucking gold chain...
Josh, he's literally the grandfather in fucking Lost Boys.
How did this dipshit die anyways? How did Ian Curtis die?
Death.
What did he do? Did he hang himself?
Who's Ian Curtis?
He is the lead singer of Joy Division.
Oh yeah, I think he hung himself.
Took his own life on the eve of Joy Division's first annual tour. That's inspirational.
Who the fuck? I said, who the fuck is Ian Curtis? I'm so retarded.
You're not allowed to say the R
Ooh,
word.
hard R.
No hard R's.
I dropped a hard R.
Trying to get us.
Ugh.
Gonna get us
Kind of
canceled.
retarded.
Oh, by the way, I was hanging out with Chris a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were rewatching Band Practice.
You guys watch Band Practice?
We watched Band Practice, and so there are a couple moments at the end which are not in line with 2019 politics. So at any
not
time,
at all.
Wes,
not at all.
Wes should probably be proactively trying to get that video scrubbed off of YouTube, because there's a couple things he says on there that are not fucking cool in today's climate. So he should probably be proactively trying to get me to take that down. And he doesn't care about his acting career, but if he does, someone's gonna find it, and then they're gonna be like, "Hey, remember Wes when you said this in this video?"
I don't think he gives a shit. I don't think he cares. He might. Who knows?
It'll be a care when the money comes in.
Not only did I have a dope fucking Vinegar Syndrome hoodie on, but I'm also wearing my fucking Severin shirt. So if you like weird, gross movies, check out Vinegar Syndrome and Severin. Those dudes are super dope.
Yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say about anything. Oh, yeah.
And I get to hang out with those dudes at Wasteland, which is super awesome. And fucking Horror Hound, which is even cooler.
That's pretty much all I have to offer. Anything else?
Anything else? I haven't watched The Dirt yet, so don't ask me about that.
I enjoyed The Dirt, other than the fact that it was visually stunting and boring to watch visually.
That, and they omitted like 95% of the Motley Crue story.
Well, that's a movie in general. I don't have a problem with that, because at the end of the day, you judge a movie by like the movie, you know? Because like you can have a movie based on something that's like Game of Thrones, for example, is nothing like the books. They leave out so much of it. They leave like hundreds of storylines out, but it's still good. So like you can still make something that's an adaptation that's good, you know? And where The Dirt fails is basically that director, who is the Jackass director, Jeff Tremaine or whatever, which is a weird choice. In general, they should have gone with somebody who has shot content. But they didn't, and so what's lacking is that there's no energy in the stage performance scenes. Like, so the thing about Motley Crue was they were like the
Oh, you mean like fat fucking Vince Neil trying to sing "Kickstart My Heart"?
I'm talking early days Motley Crue, motherfucker.
Oh, got ya.
They had a good long run before Vince got fat.
Yeah, I tell you what, fucking. Just even thinking about Motley Crue, like all I want to do is just listen to Too Fast for Love. Every time I think about Motley Crue, I want to hear Too Fast for Love in its entirety, because that album kicks ass. I don't care what anybody says. That is hands down my favorite fucking Crue album. Is Too Fast for Love.
Motley Crue is one of my favorite bands, and
honestly, that's one of my favorite fucking profile pic you've ever done.
On my crotch?
Yeah, the Too Fast for Love, Justin's crotch. Profile pic.
I remember those jeans. Those were cool jeans in 2006.
Those were cool jeans, guys.
Guys, those had some rips in it. They had some cool rips.
Isn't he wearing leather pants on that album cover?
Yeah, leather pants. I was wearing blue jeans because, I didn't have a lot of leather pants then.
You should have fucking went out and got a pair of leather pants to do that fucking picture. I'm disappointed in you.
My favorite Motley Crue song is Wild Side. Wild Side is my favorite Motley Crue song. I think it's the epitome of a Motley, the whole vibe. But Too Fast for Love is amazing. But I like all their albums.
I like Live Wire.
I like everything. I like Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood. Those songs are all dumb sex.
That's a good album,
I
man.
like them.
That's a really good album.
It's produced really well. It sounds so clean.
Shout at the Devil's a good fucking album too.
Yes, all of them are good. Like they all have like shitter songs. Each album has probably like 2 songs you could just fuck off with forever. But
Theater of Pain's kind of hit and miss though. That's got maybe like 5 good songs on it.
It has Smoking in the Boys' Room.
It does have that.
It has Home Sweet Home, the first version. Yeah, that's probably their worst album or boringest album.
Yeah.
But I think they actually mentioned that in the movie where they were talking about how the album is so bad they have to go out and pretend that the songs are good. So that was nice.
Yeah, how do you tour on that album?
You just don't. You don't have no singles.
Home Sweet Home was it? Home Sweet Home was the only single off of that.
I'm sure they released other singles. Well, Smoking in the Boys' Room was their big song from that album. That was it.
That was on Theater?
Yeah. That was it. Because the rest of it is just skippable crap. But
good.
Katie wants to know about MGK. MGK was actually really fucking good, and he was the perfect Tommy Lee. Because what I imagine Tommy Lee to be, especially in those days, is just a big, tall, skinny dick.
Honestly, he wasn't terrible in fucking Bird Box either.
Yeah, well, him and his girlfriend got away. As far as we know, they survived and they were fine. Shout out to Bird Box. It's a movie that everyone watched at Christmas time.
That's what they were doing when they got away.
Yeah.
They just stared at each other and did this with their hands. Great.
Yeah, skate or die. I made that.
They're dead.
But MGK was good, and I think everyone was good. I just think that the movie was lacking during the concert scenes. The fucking concert scenes were so bad because they were so
That's
boring.
a bummer, man.
Like you were talking about.
You think that fucking Machine Gun would have been like, hey man, this needs like ramped up a little bit. Like this is a concert.
Like I did
like
not
if anybody
feel...
would know concert, it would be the dude who plays fucking music.
I didn't feel the energy, especially like during the Sunset Strip stuff. I didn't feel like the stage energy, like that the real, like because that they had an energy. That's how they got fucking fans. That's how they garnered their success in those early days. Was like they had energy. They borrowed shit from Kiss and were like, we're gonna do a Kiss show in a small fucking venue, and they implement that in a way, but it's not shot well. So it's shot so, I guess, stagnant that it's like you don't feel it. And even like there's a part in the end of the movie where during the credits where they show clips from actual Motley Crue from the actual last tour of Motley Crue, which I think was 2015. They show clips from that tour, and those few clips are shot better than the whole movie. There's like all of these amazing shots of the camera moving in and showing Tommy Lee on the roller coaster drums and doing all this stuff. And
yeah.
like, where was this energy? Like the movie has no energy like that. They just basically focused on the fact that they were all fucking pieces of shit, which everybody knew. But like, I get that they're pieces of shit. We get that. But like, why did they get famous? They don't really show you like the energy of the band and how they garnered their success that way. It wasn't they just like they wrote these songs and people liked them. There were tons of those bands from that era that had a couple songs that disappeared. The reason why Motley Crue survived is because they had a fucking energy and a stage presence that's completely lacking in that movie. So when I feel bad for people who watch that movie, don't know a lot about Motley Crue, watch it and think that's just it, because there's so much more to it. Yes, they are garbage human beings, and they still are. Huge piles of trash people, for sure. But they were really good on stage.
Is Mick Mars really that trashy, though?
Trashy? How? Like, you mean fucked up?
Yeah, like, is Mick Mars, like...
He's like a cripple, man.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's not like a terrible human being.
I don't think he's terrible. I think he was in the movie portray him as like an old curmudgeon because he was so much older than the rest of the guys in the band.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee was super young. They were older than Tommy, and then he was older than the rest of them. So he's portrayed in that way, which is correct, I feel.
Wasn't Nicky super fucking young too, though?
Yeah.
Like him and Tommy were the fucking babies of Motley Crue.
Yes.
Like I thought Nicky was younger than Tommy. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I feel like Tommy's the youngest. I feel like he was so much younger.
He might be. Wasn't he like 16 or something when he started playing with fucking Crue?
Tommy, I don't know. I know he was really fucking young. But
I feel like he was like a teenager when he joined Motley Crue.
Yeah, I think so too. And they portray him that way as like a big dumb kid, which was really good. And MGK did a really good job as playing like a big dumb idiot. And everybody was pretty good. I thought the guy who played Vince was kind of lacking, especially in the later scenes when Vince is supposed to be a little older and his daughter dies and he's going through a lot of shit. The guy still looks pretty young. And Vince, put on some weight. This guy does not put on any weight, but
he didn't Christian Bale it.
No. And, to be fair on Vince, like, he did kill one of his best friends in a car accident, and then his daughter died of stomach cancer. So when I think about Vince Neil, especially in the last few years, being a drunk fuck-up, and he has demons, man. Those are real demons.
Yeah.
Like
he's got some shit to work.
Drunk piece of shit, like just a shitty guy who drinks too much. Vince has some real issues, like losing your daughter at a young age and then killing your best friend in a car accident. Those are real demons that I'm sure are really fucking hard. I'm sure watching the movie was even harder, for him.
Because, do you think they watched it?
Oh, yeah. Because, like, you watch, like, because the movie's basically, it's Nicky's fucking band, which is true. And,
yeah. Dude fucking wrote all the goddamn songs.
Yeah, and he was the fucking creator of all the looks and the ideas, and for sure, he deserves to be the centerpiece, which they do portray it that way. But his demons are...
Wish how the devil's so fucking good.
They're pretty weak fucking demons. His mom was a fucking idiot and treated him like shit, and it's like, welcome to the world. I don't do heroin, I got shitty people in my family. My dad's a piece of shit, and I ain't fucking doing heroin, so shut up. But for me, like, the guy who had the roughest was definitely Vince. Because he had things happen to him during the success of the band. They weren't pre-demons. They were, like, things that happen to you as you get older.
Yeah, that was in the shit. Like, fucking well-established. Fucking, here we go. So, I mean,
about the movie that sucks is that they didn't pay for the licensing to use the licensing rights for, like, Guns N' Roses and stuff. So they only had the Ozzy. They had the Ozzy guy who played Ozzy, and then they had one guy who played David Lee Roth. But they had a guy who sort of...
Old Diamond Dave?
Yeah, they had one guy who sort of looked like Slash, like passed out on a couch. Because that Slash, him and Duff and Nicky, when they were on tour, all they did was heroin together. They did tons of heroin. And then Nicky fucking almost died before they talk about his big death. He almost died the first time. Slash basically brought him back to life and called an ambulance or whatever. That's all not in the movie because they would have to pay, because Slash and Axl and all those guys, they own their licensing rights, and I'm guessing they're not cheap. The movie didn't have that big of a budget, so like Guns N' Roses left out, which sucks because they took Guns N' Roses out on their first tour before like Axl and Vince became blood enemies or whatever. Which is still one of my favorite beefs of all time, them threatening each other on MTV News. Let's fight for money on TV. And they're just like in the next episode.
It was very wrestler lifestyle of them. Like
it's not how dudes normally fight. They don't really set up a fucking like
that fucking rock star wrestling fucking idea.
They don't really set up a fucking
I'm gonna go make another drink.
Oh god, here we go.
So this is what we do. We talk and we drink, but I need another drink. So
drink and I know
I'm gonna go do that. Huh?
I drink and I know things.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that old chestnut from that show we enjoy. Hang on a second. Here. I gotta talk to Captain Lou.
This is like a guy from the Bradner bar.
It's fucking Captain Lou.
Ozzy scene
From
was a highlight for me. The Ozzy scene was good. That guy who played Ozzy was good for that little moment. I thought the whole thing was done all right, and I was really annoyed with people who were like, "It's 2019. We really need to see these Molly Crew guys doing this, blah blah blah." Like, motherfucker, it's a movie that happened in the 80s. It's like everybody was like that. Everybody was trash human beings in the 80s. Men and women were all garbage. Anybody who had money in the 80s was a garbage person. They did not give a fuck. And Molly Crew are trash people, and the movie doesn't portray them in any other light. Other than the fact that they are good musicians or whatever, they're shitty people. And it doesn't fucking hold back on that. So people who are upset that they made that movie, I don't understand how you enjoy anything. Like, how do you enjoy a book? How do you enjoy anything? It's like everybody is trash. We're all trash people. We all do fucking terrible things. It's so stupid. That's right there, ladies and gentlemen. That was what we call a rant. That was a rant. Hope you enjoyed it. Anybody else have any thoughts? Anything else? Katie, Josh, Amanda, anybody else in here? Give me some material here. Michael Lee Ponton, you sly dog. Are you actually listening to this? Michael Lee. Shout out to Michael Lee. I went to Full Sail with him. Hey, you got a wave. I haven't seen him since 2006. Crazy Rich Asians discuss. I didn't see it. Not because I'm a racist, but because I'm basically behind in every movie from last year. That was last year, right? Yeah. Didn't see it. Is it on HBO? If it's on HBO, maybe I'll check it out. It's on my list. It's just like, it's so hard when you only want to watch like genres. We're trying to catch up on like genre stuff. It's hard to catch like just the normal, regular movies that come through. It's about Asians that are rich. I mean, that's fine. I would like to watch it. Oh, we just watched it. Yeah, I thought it was on HBO. I downloaded it like fucking a million years ago, and I just never got around to watching it. I should watch it. I think that Aquafina chick is hilarious. I think she's great. I would like to watch it. Michael E. Ponton, shout out your fucking... Don't you have like a fucking podcast with Leva? Do you guys do that? Or is it a video vlog or something? Do you guys still do that shit? I don't even remember what it was called. Are you guys still on that?
What's up?
Us talking to these hoes. Dark Phoenix Last Stand 2.0. It's definitely Last Stand 2.0. It's like bad jackets.
It doesn't look good.
It's like, oh, she's evil, so she wears a scary coat and walks around like an abandoned neighborhood, just like X-Men 3.
It's abandoned because she murdered everyone.
It looks bad. And well, you know it because it's done by the same writer. It's like the same guys who did it. It looks like the same crap.
Dude, it just...
The only difference is that they straight up do go to space, very like on the outskirts of the atmosphere. But they still do like an alien element. But the rest of it looks just like the other one. Down to the fucking train shit and everything. Like them all locked up in a train again. It's like they were just like, no one will remember X-Men 3. Nobody who's alive, they'll never remember that movie came out. We'll just use these same fucking story elements again.
Fucking garbage.
Ah, yes, the Geek Soapbox. Shout out, Lee. Are you guys still doing that, Geek Soapbox? Lee was too busy doing fucking body slams and shit. She's a professional wrestler. Yeah, the costumes are all right, but they still don't look great. Like, I like the fact that they tried to do the inspiration for the Grant Morrison costumes, but they still don't look that cool. They look cottony. They look cottony as fuck. And, like, I look forward to this being the last one, and hopefully Marvel does a better job with X-Men, and
that's all we can really hope for. Is that this is
it just
finally
sucks.
just
They're coming at a time post Thanos and shit, where like Marvel has completed this epic thing, and now the X-Men are gonna kind of come in like tail end of it, like, oh yeah, here we are now, and it's like.
Do you think that it's gonna be the end credits?
No.
Like, because I kind of want fucking.
I don't think they're gonna do anything end credits that has anything to do with X-Men.
Good.
I really
mean, that's good.
I don't think so.
Because I hope not either. But I kind of want fuck, his name's escaping me now. Fuck. Why can't I think of his goddamn name? The Conqueror. What the fuck is his name? It's something the Conqueror. Like, what the fuck is that dude's name?
What?
Fucking robot head, fucking face in his chest.
Kang?
Fucking dude. Kang, the Conqueror. Yeah, I want that dude to show up. I want that to be a thing.
All I want is like a short, stumpy Wolverine.
I know. We talked about it last time.
I like a guy who's like kind of stubby and short. That's like.
Actually, we talked about fucking Wolverine like a few episodes ago. Like who should play fucking Wolverine in Marvels.
Yeah, it's Wes Chatham from fucking Expanse, but no one's gonna listen to me because I'm just a guy on Instagram.
You're just an internet guy. Shut up.
A Fantastic Four tag? Maybe. I feel like if they're gonna, I just feel like the end of Endgame they should do nothing. I feel like there should be no end credits. I think it's like once.
I agree. Fuck yes. There should be nothing. Everybody's gonna sit through those credits and it's just black, and then the lights come up and you get the fuck out because you just sat there for 3 fucking hours.
It's 3 hours, and it's also the end of
they
like.
They do not have to cater to your fucking fanboy ass.
It's the end of
how
like,
I feel
all
about
of this
that
like
shit.
setup style. This whole thing they've been doing. So there's nothing left to see at the end of it. Like once they fucking undo all the Thanos shit and bring everybody back to life, there's nothing left to. What do I need to see? What are you going to set up at that point?
Right.
I don't think you're going to.
What could there possibly be?
I think you'll only cry in the dark if you are a super Cap fan or a super Iron Man fan. Because, Cap ain't going to make it, and neither will Iron Man.
Dude, honestly, fucking he's right. A Stan Lee Memorial post-credits is probably the most real thing that they could do. Where they just give you all the fucking cameos. But I mean, they filmed how many before he fucking died? That we have yet to see. Like, they filmed a shit ton of those.
Yeah.
But at the same time, to say goodbye to Stan, I think would be a cool moment for them to do that at the end of fucking Endgame. That just seems like a legit thing to do.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure the Cap will end up doing something that keeps him in his original timeline, and he will die of old age. And they will probably show him super fucking old and dying of old age in our current time. I really think that's what will happen. As far as Iron Man...
You think so?
Yes. Because that way he gets to be with Peggy and live his full life that he never got to live. And that way you can give him a full life.
He doesn't deserve it.
What? He definitely deserves it. He's a fucking virgin. He deserves to go back and get some tail and have some kids and live his full life. Yes.
You know what he needs to do is save all our dumb asses as a goddamn hero.
That's what Tony.
That's what needs to happen.
They're gonna do that.
Huh?
He's gonna get stuck. I guarantee it. You watch.
He's gonna get stuck. Goddamn.
fucking time traveling.
I guarantee that's what fucking happens.
Well, with any luck, you're right, and I'm wrong. For you. For you. That's what I want for you.
As far as Tony is concerned, I mean, he could.
Oh, he's dead.
He could go back to the Battle of New York and fly that nuclear bomb into space straight up to Thanos and end it right there. I mean, that's...
That won't happen.
But they're going back to the Battle of New York. We had...
Fuck, it's gonna happen. God damn, I said it wasn't gonna happen, and it's probably gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna look like a stupid asshole on YouTube tomorrow.
We had those, when I still had a job, doing podcasts.
Hey, you remember that guy on that fake podcast no one watched? He said that wouldn't happen.
We had those photos at my old job.
Oh, Tony's totally dying.
And they were in the Battle of New York. I'm telling you right now, that trailer moment where Cap says, when Tony says, "Do you trust me?" and he says, "I do." I guarantee that's CG of...
That's the thing. We talked about that on the last episode, and a lot of people, if you weren't there for it, it doesn't exist anymore. We talked about that shit, and you were talking about how it was the fucking CGI costume that they darkened it up to fucking throw people off.
Yeah.
That shit makes sense, man. That really does make a lot of sense.
Because
I think you're absolutely right.
The fucking photos that we had of them refilming the Battle of New York scenes were Tony, Mark Ruffalo, or I should say Robert Downey, Mark Ruffalo, and Paul Rudd. They were in their suits or whatever. Tony was wearing like a jumpsuit, and like they all had these wrists. They had these things on their wrists, but they were talking.
Was he wearing a unitard?
But they were talking to Captain America or Chris Evans in his full blues from Avengers. So that's super rad. They go back to the Battle of New York because they need to get. They're gonna go back and get the fucking stones way back. So they're gonna go back and get the Tesseract. That's why that scene makes sense, because it's like, "Do you trust me?" And Cap says yes, unequivocally yes, because they haven't had their Civil War yet. They don't have a reason not to trust each other.
I felt like that was hearkening back to like way earlier fucking Cap, even like fucking original Cap. Like they were trying to get the fucking Tesseract way back when, so they had it for all of that time. Like from before, like the plane crash and pulling Cap out of the fucking ice. Like that's where I thought that was going, was like the god damn. My drinks are very strong. I'm very drunk right now.
Hey!
Hooray for me! Words are hard. No, I thought that they were gonna go back to fucking like super early Captain America to get the Tesseract, and kind of.
I think Battle of New York is where they'll go back. I don't think they're gonna go. I mean, if they went way, way back, that would make sense at some point for him to get stuck there. But
that's what I mean. Like they're going way, way back so they could get that like way before all the others even happened. Like they had that through that entire timeline that they had the Tesseract. They could figure out how to use the Tesseract.
And the fucking funniest one is the fucking is it the Power Stone that's in Guardians?
The Power Stone was the Guardians.
That one's just literally like on a planet, like sitting there, and like fucking Star-Lord just like dances away and steals it. Like that's how that one.
Yeah.
That one won't be an easy one. That will be an easy one to go back and get. We'll just go get it.
Yeah, they just show up while he's dancing and be like, "Hey, bruh, you wanna hang on to this? Because we're gonna take this off your hands. Here's some money. Leave us alone."
Yeah. Oh, I gotta pee soon.
I would actually like it if they went back to that moment where Star-Lord's dancing and he just talked to himself and was like, look, dude, I'm
Star-Lord
going to
can't
take...
because he's dust.
I get it, but I'm saying this is what I want. Is Star-Lord to talk to himself and be like, hey, dude, I'm going to fucking take this. Like, it'll be cool later, trust me. And then he just goes... But he, like, throws out some, like, Back to the Future reference. Because he's the 80s guy.
If they go back to World War II to get the Tesseract, they won't be able to get the Mind Stone because Loki might not invade in New York. There you have it there, right there. See, that's why we do this live with comments.
God damn it, smart guy.
Yeah. But I still think, if I were,
I'm officially out of ideas then.
If I had money, I still think that Cap ends up in his timeline and lives his full life because there's no other. Because if he just dies a virgin and doesn't get to live his full life, Tony dies. Tony lived a full, amazing life.
Who cares though? Fucking Captain America is the fucking like quintessential fucking end all be all good guy.
Yeah, he deserves some happiness.
He doesn't get the fuck, alright? He doesn't get the fuck.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Because as soon as he fucks, he's a dirty person like the rest of us.
He deserves it, and fucking those other
maybe a kiss. Maybe he gets a kiss and that's it.
You're a monster.
Am I? Am I a monster? I'm a borderline monster, alright? I'll admit it. I'm borderline. Oh, fuck his feelings. Alright, I'm gonna go full monster on this. Fuck his feelings. Fuck his life. He's Captain America. He made a choice. He made a choice. He wanted to join that army. Because he was a scrawny dickhole.
Yeah, and it all worked out.
Did it?
Yeah, in our favor.
We'll find out. We will find the fuck out. No, I'm really excited about Endgame. Like, I don't think I've been this excited for a Marvel movie in a long time. I think Ragnarok I was pretty excited for because I really like the Thor movies. Mm-hmm. I did honestly like the second one. I know a lot of people hate that fucking movie, but I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Captain America did make a choice. He's done nothing but make choices. And all of them have been poor. He's made poor choices the entire time. Except for the Accord. He was right on that. You don't sign that shit. And that's what I like about that story too, is fucking Captain America was like anti the Accord. Like, fucking, you cannot fucking put this on people. You cannot fucking make people choose this kind of life. That's what I like about that shit. He drew the fucking line in the sand and was just like, not fucking happening. Like, I care about what we do so goddamn much that there's not a fucking chance that I'm gonna put myself or anybody else or would want anybody else to put themselves in danger to wait. Just to wait. Like, he's like that reactionary fucking thing where he wants to like immediately be on the front line and fucking do what he's supposed to do. That shit's cool. That definitely plays into his whole dynamic of being fucking Captain America. Is I'm 100% putting myself on the front line for everybody at any given moment. You cannot stop me. You cannot fucking make me wait until you give me the okay. I want to do the right thing when I have to do the right thing. That's what's cool about all of that. But, Oh, fuck yeah, he's cutthroat, true to himself. That.
I gotta pee. I can't hold it anymore.
I think you're absolutely right. He's 100% cutthroat, true to himself. That. I think that sums it up the best, is to say cutthroat. I think he does see it as a choice. I think that it's sometimes for him, I feel like it's like the harder choice to make is to hold on to those laurels, to really like hold on to that idea that you've based your entire life on. But at the same time, maybe he doesn't see it as a choice. Like, maybe he doesn't. He just thinks he's doing the right thing. But I really feel like that it is a choice for him to be so hard-edged, set in his ways. If you go back and you listen to him talk to the Vision about sacrificing himself.
Ooh.
Like the Vision when he's talking about sacrificing himself, and Captain America's like, those aren't things that we do. Like, we don't have to do that.
That was a hiccup.
When Captain America's talking to the Vision, and Vision's just like ready to give himself up, and Captain America's like, that's not what we're doing. I think that's one of those moments where he's just like, we don't get to choose those types of things. But I think he's wrong in that moment. I think the Vision was absolutely right and should have just fucking ended it there. I think he should have had that talk with Scarlet Witch and convinced her to fucking rip that shit right out of his fucking skull in that meeting, and saved everybody some trouble.
Yeah. I mean...
But because of story, we couldn't get that. There was at least a fucking hour and a half of the movie left.
Yeah. What I'm excited about the Endgame is that there is 2 hours that they haven't even shown a clip from.
Yeah. That's super great.
That's gotta be, well, Game of Thrones is doing the same thing, where they haven't showed a single clip. None of the clips in the trailers are past episode 3. This is like an unprecedented thing. I'm sure after the movie's been out for like a week or two, they'll probably re-edit some TV spots that show a little more. What is that horrible thing?
It's Magneto.
Shout out Jim Allen, who likes Magneto still.
He's gonna pay attention.
Jim Allen likes
things while I
Magneto like
pee.
it's still 1991.
He's gonna pay attention to shit while I pee.
Oh God, that means I'm gonna talk.
I just did, you asshole.
Talk to my asshole. Anyways.
Because you left me alone.
I don't watch trailers for anything. I'll tell you a wild story. This dude I know who I saw a movie last week, I saw Shazam with him. His name is Zekmo. That's not his real name, but that's what he likes to be called. He's probably not, he was on earlier for like a half second until I mentioned we were talking about spoilers and he bounced. He's an anti-spoiler person in a way that I have never fucking seen before. We saw Shazam, and during the trailers, he brought headphones. So when there was a trailer on for a movie he would want to see, he actually put the headphones on and he kept his head down. So he wouldn't hear anything that was being said, and he wouldn't see it. He did that for like 2 movies. One was the Pokemon movie. He's a big gamer guy, so he actually is going to watch that movie. I am not going to watch Pokemon. The Pokemon. I'm not going to watch Pokemon. I don't care. But Yeah, that was like a first I've ever seen of anybody fucking do that, go that kind of lengths to avoid shit. My thing with trailers is I don't, I can't get a vibe of a movie being good or not unless I see the trailer. There's a teaser and then there's the first full length. The first full length is what I need because you really do get the filmmaker's vision from those trailers. They are a part of it. I mean, studios take over in that part as well. But like, for example, the Hellboy movie, I knew from those trailers that that movie was going to be bad right off the bat because it just didn't look good. It looked like a Men in Black movie with fucking R-rated humor and also Hellboy in it. And I wouldn't have known that if I didn't watch the trailers. If I just went in that blind, I would just go, oh, well, I'm going to watch a Hellboy movie and hopefully it's good. Now I'm not going to watch it because it looks like crap. Like, I got the vibe from the fucking trailer because they have to edit something based, what they're trying to sell you a miniature version of the fucking full aesthetic of the film. So not watching fucking trailers and being completely spoiler free is like a really good way to get fucking hurt, you know? Like, you're gonna fucking go in there and be like, oh, I didn't watch any trailers for this movie and I'm so surprised it was so bad. It's like, well, if you saw one trailer from it, you would kind of get that fucking Hellboy is a bad looking movie, like right off the bat. That's just the way it is. But he, Zecmo, Shah Zecmo, he, that was the first. I've never seen anybody do that, and I was very impressed with the level of dedication to anti-spoiler life. Never seen him before, and I probably will never see it again. He's one of a kind, that one. Oh, anyways, anybody else have any hot takes?
Calm down, I'm back.
Oh God, everybody hide.
I had to run out to the car and grab my beers too. Here's the thing that exists in my house right now.
Uh-huh.
These dope ass Bowie fucking fans.
Oh yeah, I saw those. I saw those on Instagram.
They're super fucking cool. Lynn bought them.
Uh-huh.
They were $1 bazillion.
That seems like a lot of money for sure.
Like 100% $1 bazillion. They're very shiny.
Yeah, you can just never wear them.
She's so worried about wearing them.
She's
like very worried about
Bowie
wearing
more than anyone. His wife.
What's up?
Amanda says she likes Bowie more than anyone, and I said, "What about Bowie's wife?"
Yeah.
Do you like
what about her?
Do you like Bowie more than Bowie's wife?
Highly doubt it. So fucking when Lynn went to go order them, they were like immediately sold out.
Uh-huh.
Like everything was just fucking sold out. You couldn't fucking get them. And then there was a website, and I cannot remember the name of it, but they ended up putting everything up. And she had already ordered the Black Star fucking canvas ones.
Uh-huh.
And we got them, and they were not dope. Like, they were not fucking cool.
Not dope.
Not dope.
Not dope.
And, like, I showed her that this website was like, hey, we got fucking all of them. And, she was like, I'm sending these back. And, like, the same day that she ordered the one she got now, she sent back the Black Star ones. And I didn't think that she was going to get these shoes. Like, I thought it was not going to fucking happen. Like, they were going to be like, oh, by the way, they were fucking sold out or whatever. And she fucking got them yesterday. So, but they sat in the mailbox for like 2 days also. So, like, they came a couple days ago. And it was, like, real shortly after she had actually ordered them. I was surprised how fast they came.
Oh, God, we're about to get cut off.
Oh, no! We need another hour.
Maybe like another 20.
No, we need to give people...
What's up?
I think we owe it to the fucking people. I didn't get an episode last week. Or last 2 weeks ago. That's a super dope song, dude. I really dig that shit.
I'm gonna play this song at my funeral.
Psychomania.
Psychomania.
Ride with the Living Dead. Pallbearer Press.
Oh, yeah.
Another super awesome company that I 100% fucking endorse and love is Pallbearer Press.
Yeah.
I love those dudes. They put out
they
great product. Huh?
So they make good shit.
And they're good fucking people. I hang out with those dudes at Wasteland and fucking Whorehound. They're fucking great people. God damn, they're fucking awesome.
I did post this on the Instagram, but I did get this. I did open this fucker.
You did get that, you son of a bitch.
By the way, his ice thing, it broke when I was putting it in his hand. So shout out McFarlane Toys. Their fucking shit broke when I was putting it in there.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's kind of whack.
So you're hiding it in the palm of his hand now?
Well, I had the second piece, for the photo, I just stuck it in there, Nobody.
I like the wavery, but I stuck it in there,
I mean, his face is dope, and the armor looks cool. So he's not very posable, but he doesn't really move a lot.
Are you buying the whole brand thing?
No.
Good.
That Inforante guy who I showed you the pin, he sent me some stickers. I'm going to send them to you next time I have an abundance of crap. He's got some stickers. This is a
Those
rabbit.
are cool fucking stickers, dude.
This is a hammerhead shark with a spear through it.
Nice.
But yeah, the skull one's pretty dope. Like, I like this one. But you're going to end up with all these at some point.
God damn. Those are dope.
Yeah, so like anytime because anybody who's watching, like I order pins and stuff, but I don't like to collect all this extra crap. Like their card is cool. So I send like every once in a while, I'll send like a care package to Courtney because he likes stickers and things. So I
love stickers.
Like a two-bird.
God, I fucking love stickers.
Oh, you know what I need to send you? I'm gonna hold on. Maybe I can find this real quick. I don't know if I can find it super quick.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm pretty sure if we're gonna end up doing, Katie, you get nothing. That was a card. Fucking, if we end up doing like the shirts and everything, I really hope to end up doing stickers as well. I really want to see fucking Nerdicide fucking stickers stuck on anything and everything. Like, honestly, guys, like, this is kind of a fucking dream come true to sit and talk with my best friend about the dumbest shit of shits, but also fucking, like, have people pay attention to us while we talk shit on shit.
You want the cat? This the last one was actually, Katie, not a sticker. It's just a card.
That's what I told her. She's stupid.
You can have it. So I've got these things that
you can have it. I can't have it. You can have it, Katie.
Yeah. So when because I'm not going to be to Ohio till October for Chris's wedding. So I'd like to come back soon.
Yeah, I can't go to Wasteland because of fucking Chris's wedding, man.
Well, Chris's wedding was probably going to be really fun. I'll be there.
It better be. It fucking better be fun.
I'm going to be so drunk.
That's the goal.
I'm gonna
be so drunk I ruin the reception.
Oh, I'm gonna ruin the vows. I'm gonna ruin the vows.
Let's do that. Let's do that. I hope it falls on a fucking episode.
I'm gonna fucking.
Like, I hope it falls. We're gonna have to do one anyway because we're gonna be in the same room together.
Oh yeah,
we have to do
when we're in town. When I'm in town, for sure, we'll do one. We'll do an episode together.
We're definitely doing an episode,
and
I hope it ruins their reception. We're gonna do it from the reception hall.
I think during the wedding, I'll probably pop a Viagra so I get a nice bone zone during the wedding. Because there's only like four. There's only like
P.S.
Four.
I have a boner.
Yeah, exactly. There's only 4 groomsmen, so you won't miss it. Not in those men's warehouse pants.
What's he got? Fucking 1530?
Ayo.
As a fucking groomsman?
Alright, anyways, here's the shit I have for you, bro.
Oh my fucking god!
These are Ninja Turtle stickers from... What fucking year is this?
86.
88. It's got...
88?
It's got Ray Fillet on there, bro.
Fuck
and
yeah, it does.
King and the Mondo Gecko. These are the...
Oh, fucking Mondo Gecko.
These are vinyls. Never been opened. Still has the Woolworth sticker on it. They're all from Woolworth.
Very excited about those, brother.
These are Mellow Smellos or Smellow Yellows.
What the fuck? Wait. Go back up. What's that? Okay,
Crank.
I see it as sideways. I was really confused by the design of that crank for a second.
These are from 1990. I have two. Actually, all the rest of them are Smellow Yellows. There's this one as well. It's got Casey Jones on there. These are glow in the darks.
It's got Ace Duck.
Yeah. So this one is also from 1990. And then I've got these silver ones. It's got Splinter and the whole gang.
Dude, those are so cool.
Look at the Shredder little head in there. None of these have been opened.
That is awesome.
I got 4 sets. They're all for you, bro.
My base is gonna be fucking...
These are the real gems, though. The fucking 1988 vinyl stickers.
Dude, I'm so sorry. Those will not be opened.
Ray Fillet. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like, who's Ray Fillet?
He was actually later named Beta Ray.
Really? That's fucking wild. Like, I remember looking at this, and I don't even remember where I honestly can't remember where I got these, but I found them in a box with a bunch of shit, and I was like, Courtney's gonna eat these up. I was like, because I'm not a really big Turtles guy.
I would borderline just fight you to death for those if you wanted to hang on to them. Like, I would fly out to fucking San Fran and just beat the shit out of you.
Who is this?
Like a fucking Leatherhead.
Leatherhead? Is that who this is?
Yeah.
These say scratch and smell pizza. So if you scratch them, you can smell pizza. If you want to smell old pizza from 1990,
might not open those.
You can open any of them. I feel like they're like only valuable to like Ninja Turtles fans, you know?
Dude, I just listened to the fucking 2-part episode of Wizard and the Bruiser's fucking Ninja Turtle shit, and that is amazing. Those dudes do their fucking research. Shout out to Wizard and the Bruiser. Fucking, those dudes do their fucking research. That shit is amazing. Like, I always knew, like, fucking, when the dudes created the fucking Ninja Turtles, they had always equated it to fucking Daredevil. It was like the same shit that gave Daredevil his fucking abilities. It was the same shit that mutated the fucking Ninja Turtles. Like, that's the tie-in to all of that. But, goddamn, like, they were just fucking, like, huge fucking fans of his. And, like, the route that the Turtles fucking took, the fact that there was 4 of them, and I have 3 brothers, like, that was our entire lives, dude. Like, the Turtles were our entire fucking lives. And they still mean the fucking world to me. I'm finally into season 2 of like that last iteration of the fucking Turtles before the brand new one that's out now, which I haven't watched a single episode of. But the CGI, the computer animated fucking Turtles that was out a few years ago, dude, those fucking writers hit like all the goddamn fucking notes on just pop culture-y shit. Like, we just, the kids were over the other day, and they did the Squirrelinoids episode, and it is 100% straight up fucking aliens. Just straight up fucking aliens. The Squirrelinoids look like fucking xenomorphs. Like, head to toe look like fucking xenomorphs. And that shit is super dope. I love that fucking cartoon so goddamn much. Like, they hit, like, all the fucking high notes through that fucking series, too. Where it was, they did Nightmare on Elm Street, and they had Robert Englund fucking do the fucking voice. They did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, there's literally a fucking chainsaw that says the Saw is family on it. Like, that shit is bananas. They did Big Trouble Little China, and they had, what the fuck is his name? Fuck, what the fuck is his stupid ass name? I can't think of his fucking name. But he was, Lopan. I can't think of that dude's fucking real name. The real dude that played fucking Lopan. He does a character named fucking like Ho Chan or something like that.
All I know
But they
is I
do
just
like
tweeted to Katie, go to hell.
But fucking the writers of that Ninja Turtle series fucking nailed it down. Like, they fucking nailed it down. They do like a Creeper episode, and the Creeper steals Casey Jones's mask, and he turns into fucking Jason. Like, it turns into a fucking Friday the 13th shit. And even the overalls that he wears has a fucking tag on it that says fucking Voorhees. Like, those writers knew what the fuck they were doing. Like, that shit is super rad.
Yeah, it's
That's
always nice.
gotta be the best iteration of fucking Ninja Turtles since the original. That shit is fucking super dope. I'm very pleased with that whole thing. And actually, like, starting it over and getting back through it, I'm very excited about it. To kind of see all those things again for the first time. And to literally catch things in those early episodes that I had missed. Like, I didn't pay attention to that Squirrelinoid fucking episode, and to realize how much they actually, like, incorporated fucking aliens. That shit is fucking super cool. I didn't even pay attention to how much those fucking Squirrelinoids looked like fucking xenomorphs. Like, that shit is super dope. That's a fun fucking series, man. I really wish everybody would watch that shit. If you like fucking comic books, if you like horror movies, if you like the Ninja Turtles, man, fucking watch that shit.
I don't like any of that stuff.
Because you're an adult.
I
Real adults don't do that. They don't. Why would you care?
But anyways, yeah. So Katie took a screenshot of me talking to your action figures on Twitter.
To Captain Lou?
Yeah. So
and
I tweeted back to her to go to hell. So there.
Just straight up go to hell, Katie. You piece of shit.
Shout out Lee for hanging on this whole time. Anybody who's watching, Lee has a YouTube series with a very lovely lady. It's called the Geek Soapbox. I don't know if they still do it. He has not answered my question, but at one point he was doing it fairly regularly. I don't know if they have time because Lee is like a superstar.
A superstar.
Superstar wrestler that I may or may not know really well. Wink, wink. Hey, I know that guy.
I got pee.
Oh my god, you're peeing so much. This is your last pee, bro.
Huh?
Your last pee. I'm not even gonna drink anymore. I got plans after this.
I got nothing.
Give it to Katie. Give what to Katie? Give Katie a slap to the face. I gave everything Katie needs. I went to her wedding and I was in it, and I was very polite. We were planning on getting back to it, a reboot, if you will. That's good. I would imagine it's very difficult with her schedule and stuff, her bouncing around so much. Lee, are you still in Florida? I don't remember. Are you still in Florida? Are you still married? Give us an update on your life. Give us some people an update of you and your life. Still married in Florida. What's cracking? Give me some deets. Give me the hot deets. I'm in SF. It's great. Still in Orlando, still married, working at Universal Studios. Oh, nice. I would like to go back to Orlando for a visit. I haven't been back since Orion's accident when John and I came in 2006. I haven't been back since, which was a good time. We had a great time going out to those bars, and then we went to Universal and shit. Those are some of my favorite memories in my adult life. Those were great times. Despite the reason why John and I were there, that was a really good fucking time. We had a good time. With you and Daniel S. Dunlop. I don't know where he is.
Yeah. I'm actually curious. What are your plans after this, and how do I ruin them?
You can't. I'm gonna ruin them. I'm gonna ruin my own night. So.
As long as you do, that's all I care about.
Yeah, I'll give you the updates tomorrow for sure.
You're gonna fart in someone's mouth?
I'm gonna fart in my own mouth.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Not easy.
Oh god, yeah. Nothing in life is very easy these days. You can't just coast through. You just gotta be fucked all the time. Anyways, I probably won't stay on much longer because I am tired and bored.
That's fine.
I
swear to Christ, if your fucking plans after this are to fucking sleep, I will come to San Fran and punch you in the dick.
I invite you with open arms.
That's just because you want me to come see you.
I dare you to come out here.
And I want to come see you, dude. Like, it's on my to-do list, is to come to San Fran and fucking hang out with you. This is why we need a Patreon.
Yeah, why everybody wants to send us money so Courtney can come visit me. Let me know.
I desperately need money to go to fucking San Francisco. Like, I can't do that shit on my own.
You should go to LA.
I'm a 39-year-old man who cannot afford to go to fucking California.
Go to fucking LA, and I'll come to LA and we'll hang out there. There's nothing to do here except avoid shit.
Oh, you gotta go to fucking Indian Aprils?
Yeah.
Okay.
LA's more fun, man. LA's more fun.
Like, I'm not shitting on LA, and I'm not shitting on Andy and April. Like, if I gotta go to fucking Andy and April's and you fucking come down and see me, or up and see me, I don't know, where the fuck is San Fran from LA?
I'm up. North.
Okay.
North Cal.
So you come down and see me.
Uh-huh.
And we're good.
Yeah.
But we need people's money to get me there.
Yeah, well, you can sign up for that website and start asking for cash only. See how it goes.
Honestly, if somebody fucking Patreon does fucking money to our non-existent Patreon, I'd be super stoked.
I could use all the money that anybody has, to be honest.
That's to buy comics, you piece of shit. I'm trying
No,
to
I have comic money. I need other money.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I got comic money.
I got other. I need money for other things like escapism.
Your insatiable drug habits.
My Twitter suicide dreams.
Oh, to be dressed as a vampire and hang yourself?
Yes.
I do like April's response to that. It's definitely going to be a car crash that we tell everyone.
Whatever you need to do.
He died in a car crash. It was fucking miserable.
I'll I'll live stream that shit. All right, Lee. Peace out. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, we done?
No, Lee is just taking off.
Oh, right on.
It was
thank you. Thank you for paying attention to us.
I think, like, if, I was to hang myself dressed as a vampire, I think I would have Walk of Life by Dire Straits just play on a loop.
Dude, I played a really miserable game one time, which was fucking What Song Do You Want Played at Your Funeral?
I think that's not as fun as, like, setting up your own suicide and who would find you and the music and what you would be wearing. Those sort of things I feel like would be more.
Yeah, we definitely didn't. We didn't go into that depth of it, but it was like you're dead. Here's the song that is supposed to be played at your funeral.
Because
that shit is miserable.
Yeah, because funerals are mostly thrown like by other people. In most funerals, people die, and you're not planning on dying, and then everybody like sets it up for you. A suicide plan is you get to plan it, You get to figure out the time, who's going to find you, what you're going to be wearing, what's going to be happening.
Dude, I got to think about all of this, and we'll do this next episode.
That's the fucking gem. I already know. I would be dressed like a vampire. I would definitely hang myself. Because that's what cool guys do. They hang themselves. Pills are for cowards. Guns are... I'm not a gun guy. You know me. I'm not a gun person.
Yeah, I'm not either.
But
Guns are gross.
A rope is very poetic. I definitely could see a rope happening. And then I would have to pick a really ironic song. So I would go with Walk of Life by Dire Straits.
Honestly, if I was going to do a rope, which I wouldn't do a fucking rope, but if I did do a rope, the song playing would be Piss Up a Rope by Ween.
That's a good one, but wouldn't you want it to be like this? Like you're just slowly like swinging like this?
Just swinging away. Only if you hung yourself with that fucking chain on.
Just like that.
But if you did it with that chain on, that would be amazing.
I don't trust this fucking metal Chinese chain. It'd probably fucking break.
You'd be half dead when you hit the ground.
It would have to be fucking Dire Straits. It'd have to be this song, and it would have to be just the right person to find me. I have a good idea who that person would be, but I will not spoil it for this live stream. And
next one you might find out.
Yeah, stay tuned for the next one where I'll reveal my suicide plans.
Whoa! No, the song that I picked to play at my fucking funeral is Here Comes a Regular by The Replacements.
I'm gonna have to listen to that.
Yeah, look that up real quick.
Here comes Johnny on the road. Oh, this is an Expedia ad. Beep. Oh, it sounds sad. Too on the nose.
Yeah, exactly.
Too on the
But
nose.
just give it a minute and listen to the lyrics.
I don't want to.
Just do it.
After a hard day of nothing much at all.
Yeah. This is the song I want played at my funeral.
There ain't much to make anyway in the fall. And sometimes I just think
It's too depressing.
Yeah, right? Like, I fucking ruined everybody's time playing that game because I picked that fucking song.
Got the motion. Oh, I can play. That's how you die.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
That's how you die with some fucking respect. People are like, yeah, I love that song, the baseball song. Hey, look, it's Searles. I didn't even know he was on. Shout out Searles for coming on way late.
Oh, he finally showed up. We made it through an entire fucking episode without talking about Searles. And he finally shows up.
Yeah, no George Michael, but I am going to call this very soon. Let's say 4 minutes from now, I'm going to call it. I'm going to bounce. I have things I need to get done.
You live in a different world than I do.
I live on the West Coast. That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
The
busy.
West
I don't want to hear
Coast.
your bullshit excuses, Sorrels. On the bright side, this apparently is posting correctly, so I will have the full episode posted to the YouTube. Hopefully, some point tomorrow. I gotta re-record it on the screen recording on my other phone, and we'll have that up, and then everybody can watch it the next day if there is a thing they like to do. I don't know who would do that, but like my mom. I don't know anybody else. My mom will probably watch it.
Whoever watches this tomorrow, I'm super stoked that you watched it tomorrow.
Yeah, even if you're
Proud
just
of you.
slightly tapping through and listening to bits, those are still views, and we appreciate the views. We really do. So tap away, you tapping tappers.
It means a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah, just make sure that you are following all the things: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, MySpace, Friendster.
If anybody wants to follow me on Twitter, where I don't fucking tweet anything ever, it's at Chimpacabra. Paintings by NFK on Instagram.
Huh?
It's, yeah. Buy my art.
Yeah, buy his art. Stop not buying his art, you jerks.
Commission me for something. Make me fucking work, please.
Work.
Work.
Before I go, I was trying to think if there's anything else. Things I watched randomly. I watched 20 minutes of the Friday the 13th remake, and I turned it off. I watched all of Freddy vs. Jason last night for some reason. I was just bored. I had it on.
Good night, Katie.
And I was mostly watching. Good night, Katie. I've been mostly watching playoff basketball. That's pretty much all I've been watching. That's
fine.
But I will
things
be
I've
Avengers
been watching.
this week.
Things I've been watching. I just added HBO to my Hulu account so I could watch fucking Game of Thrones. Friday the 13th remake is better than almost every movie in the series. I totally fucking agree, Ryan. I just watched the fucking Friday the 13th remake. I love that fucking movie. I don't understand anyone who hates that movie. I think they're stupid as fuck.
I don't like it.
Why?
Because it's dumb. The fake tits and shit. Stupid. The fucking.
Who cares?
You
It's about Jason. All of that shit is about Jason. It's all about Jason. And it's well done. It's a well done. Ugh. That's why he murders them. Because they got fake boobies.
That doesn't seem right.
No, it's 100% right. He's mad about fake boobies. It's a good movie. It is a good movie. I like that movie a lot. Other shit that I've been watching. Honestly, I haven't been watching a lot of series stuff that I should be watching because when I get home from work, it's like 7 a.m. And if I start a series at 7 a.m., I'm going to spend the rest of my fucking day watching that fucking series. I'm going to binge watch the fuck out of it. And I'm not going to sleep like I should be before I got to do another 10-hour day. And so I just don't turn the TV on when I get home from work. I listen to podcasts. I listen to Last Podcast on the Left. Whether it's a normal episode of the side story episodes, or I listen to Wizard and the Bruiser. I listen to Your Mom's House with Tom Segura and his wife.
Why is my mom on here? Mom, go to bed.
Evelyn, go to sleep.
It's wild
so late.
You are sick. You need to go to sleep.
It's so late, Evelyn. Go to sleep.
What are you doing?
She's supporting her son because she loves
it
you.
Tomorrow when she's awake. She's sick. Go to sleep. Sheesh.
Fuck. What else have I been watching? I started the what the fuck is the name of that stupid series with Drew Barrymore on Netflix? The zombie one.
Oh, Santa Clarita Diet. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I started watching that, and I haven't got very far, but that's fun. That's gorier than I thought it was gonna be.
You're not gonna watch The Kingdom? I told you to watch The Kingdom, the Korean zombie show.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
It's way better than whatever that Drew Barrymore shit is.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Searles likes it because he's a middle-aged housewife.
It is fun. It's a fun fucking series. But what was the one you just said?
Kingdom, The Kingdom.
Okay. I'll check that out.
It's only like 6 episodes, and they're short. It's easy peasy. But let's wrap this up.
This is the wrapping up part of our show.
Yeah. So anybody who
Doom Patrol. I do want to watch Doom Patrol. I haven't watched fucking Doom Patrol yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the DC shows. I bootlegged the entire season of Titans. I haven't watched it. I might not ever. Who knows?
Fuck, dude. Fucking Swamp Thing.
Yeah, Swamp Thing.
Let's talk about Swamp Thing for a second.
What's to talk about? They have a photo.
Like, they said that Swamp Thing was fucking not a thing they cared about, and then they released that fucking Swamp Thing fucking trailer, and that seems like the coolest thing on the fucking planet to me.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm really excited to watch fucking Swamp Thing.
I don't know what's going on with them. That's a weird thing for them to do, like, to get the vibe.
I really hope that it was just like a fucking advertising ploy, like, nobody cares about Swamp Thing. and then they were like, "Oh, here's the Swamp Thing."
I totally believe that they don't have the fucking streaming numbers to keep backing up shows. I don't really think anything they've released is enough to get people.
But it's Derek Mears, man. Like,
yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's meaningless to like general audiences. Like, I just don't think that they have the capital to keep all of those shows going when only like a niche. They has such a niche market. Like Marvel has the advantage of being attached to Disney, and Disney can release a streaming service that has all of the Disney movies plus the Marvel stuff. So people paying for that is for sure going to happen. DC just
but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, is like fucking. I think Swamp Thing's one of those things that like word gets out, a lot of dudes are gonna be fucking like way into watching Swamp Thing, and them saying like they filmed this many episodes and then they're done because nobody gives a shit. I really feel like they filmed a lot more than what they're saying, and saying that it's gone is gonna garner that fucking viewership.
Maybe.
Like, people are gonna fucking try to tune in to fucking Swamp Thing, especially with that fucking trailer. Holy shit, that fucking teaser trailer was incredible. I was really stoked on that. Swamp Thing has not looked that fucking cool since I read a fucking Swamp Thing comic. And I'm still reading this one. I'm still reading Trial by Fire. This is what I'm currently reading, comic book wise. Like, I'm very excited that I finally got this shit in my fucking hands. And this is a good fucking Swamp Thing book. Everything prior to this book has been super fucking dope. It's Swamp Thing, like, garnering, like, all his fucking powers, like, all the elements. This is the last in the fucking series. It's the Mark Miller fucking Swamp Thing, which is super rad. But, god damn. This is the Vertigo series, the Swamp Thing, too. Like, it just starts wrapping up fucking everything out of the entire fucking series. But Swamp Thing is such a fucking bastard in all of it. I love it. I love it. I like Swamp Thing. And Ryan enjoys Swamp Thing stuff too. And I'm proud of him.
Yeah. Alright. I gotta go. Swamp Thing. I hope all those shows get made. I hope that DC doesn't fucking cancel all those shows. I hope that they somehow fucking keep doing it. I would think that would be really sad for it to go down that way. But yeah, I gotta get going. I gotta fucking get some shit done.
I'm a busy guy.
I'm not busy. I just probably send you a text tomorrow. Everybody else.
1:30. It's 1:30 in Ohio.
Yeah. That's true.
It's early, kid.
Yeah, not for me. Everybody else who
I'm telling you, it's early for me, and it's not early for you in San Francisco.
That's true.
My bad.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody who hung out, thanks for hanging out.
Yes, thank you so much.
Content. We will have some more stuff coming soon. Very cool shit. Yeah.
If you care about t-shirts, tune in fucking 2 weeks from now. I will premiere our fucking t-shirt design. Like I said, I got a couple ideas fucking brewing, so it might boil down into a fucking voting option. Possibly a giveaway. Yeah, where do we go from here? Episode 7 in the can, son.
Yeah, soon we'll be at 10. I will have this episode up on YouTube for the YouTubers to give us thumbs downs. So that'll be up soon. Anybody else? I love you all. Courtney, I love you. Gotta go.
I love you too,
It's
bud.
been really, really real. Catch you guys on the flippity flip.
The flippity flops of things.
Peace, 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 peace.